to improve yourself, keep yourself up to date on the business you are into. And of course, if you need to attain a particular height or a particular position or become somebody people will celebrate tomorrow, you need to up your game, professional, wise, career wise. You need some skill sets that will help you thrive in this country, not just in this country as a person. On this note, I'm going to be welcoming you to the Tuesday edition of Early Starters. My name is Mariam, okay, and you know I would do it on this program. It is your go-to morning show that keeps you updated on everything that happens around you, and of course everything and anything that goes on in our political space. And of course we do newspaper analysis, and on this program today we'll be focusing on security because we have a special person and an expert. He will be, like I will always say, dissecting, bisecting, and of course diagnosing the topic security with us. Just hold on, I will intimate you on the full topic very soon. Stay tuned. My name is Miriam, okay, and I always have this amazing soul on set with me. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. You're a beautiful and a wonderful talker,
See,
and I'm happy to be on set. I'm also happy to be able to talk about security because there's a
okay.
lot of security. We have financial security, relationship
Oh,
security,
that's true.
job security, life security, religion security.
Yes, so religious security, that one
Yes,
is very important
religious
because
security.
I don't know where we are going again in this country. So to participate on the program today, the number to call is 0706 143 7670. You see, I'm opening the phone line quite early today. The number to participate again in our conversation is 0706 143 7670. Or you want to raise a concern and you want people to know about it, just call this phone number. And also to contribute in the ongoing conversation that we will be having on the program today, please do well to send your WhatsApp messages to this number: 0905 661 3935. 0905 661 3935. Again, my name is Mariam, okay? And I will be starting the program looking at some of the stories that made it to the national, dailies. And these dailies don't just pick stories; they pick very serious stories.
Serious, interesting
Stories
stories.
that are interesting and, of course, of human interest, and stories that will sometimes, come with some odd, or some oddity, and you'll be like, shaking it, going to happen in Nigeria, by do we really have happenings like this in our country? Because something preposterous happened yesterday, and I was privileged to see. Well, it's so disheartening, but I have to say it. I think our railway commission needs to do more. They need to do better. They need to ensure that we have a safe, you know, a safe place for either the children, for all the citizens. It's not that we cannot supply this railway road. You are the one that gives us the opportunity to always maybe cross the railway, stand and wait for your train to come pick you up and all of those things. But this disheartening thing is that a little boy lost his life.
Little boy.
Yes, a
That's a
very,
minor.
very a minor.
A
He
minor.
lost his life yesterday. Some people were saying, Shiboma Abokini, these Abokis don't hear what. Is Aboki not a Nigerian? Is he not human? And the fact that he's even a minor should touch your heart. And that's why I always say that we live in a cold, very cold society, cold world, where people's life no longer matter. People are just concerned about themselves, what they want to enjoy, what they want to gain, and they are not particular about mankind no more. It's not about being humane. It's just about you and you and you, and you need to, you know, discontinue such acts if you are one of those people that do not really appreciate other people, or pity or feel for other people, or your emotions has run dry, and you feel that anything can just happen to anybody. So far, it's not happening
You're
to
facing
me or
emotional
my household.
bankruptcy.
Yes,
Emotional
sincerely
bankruptcy.
speaking, and you know, the train actually, let me just say, killed the young boy and smashed his, the whole head was, it is well. We pray
It's
that God
saddening.
rests his soul, and also you should do well to sensitize people the more on railway usage. Maybe people should ply or not, or people who are privileged to, cross or not. Let us know. And even for those of us that know, you need to, be informing us over and over again. We are in
Again.
a country where people needs to be sensitized over and over again. You need
Always.
to create
Always. We need to
awareness.
be sensitized
Keep
always.
informing them. Please, this is very, very important. So moving on, I will be taking some of the headlines that made it to our front, to the front burner of our dailies this morning. I'm going to be starting with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, and this story is starting with a burning surface of APC has left me. El Rufai says Tinubu, not Senate, rejected his ministerial nomination. Fault implementation of president economic policies hints at possibility of joining another political platform. And finally rules out PDP. And that's on the page 4 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Ayedatu was sworn in as Ondo governor, appoints Fashoranti's son as SSG. And that's on the page 15. Police begin probe as presidents claim as residents rather claim 22 killed in Edo clashes. Why Nigerian Tribune was among first to be granted interview upon my assumption of office. Babangida IVB Ibrahim Badamosi Babangida. That's on the page 20 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Yoruba people will say Gadagba, Gadagba ni mo ka o. That Osun APC local government chairman give workers ultimatum to resume. Accused Adeleke Makinde Bala Mohammed of igniting crisis. They lack power to intimidate, threaten workers, says NLC and TUC. APC only interested in burning down Osun, Adeleke's spokesman reviews, and they are still smarting from loss suffered to the local government poll. Makinde's aides claims, and that's on the page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. From the window story, I have tax reform bill's future of Nigeria. Senate president says not up to 30% of Nigerians pay tax. That's not true. RMAFC urges Senate to adopt governor's position on new VAT formula, and that's on the page 21 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Value added tax, we pay it at every point. When you go to the mall, you pay.
Maybe that's
you buy
not what he's
anything,
talking
you
about.
pay. You do this, you do. Why are you now saying?
No, that's not what he's
I know,
talking about.
but then I'm talking about governor's position on new value added tax formula. So value added tax, you pay it as a citizen on everything you
by
purchase.
omission,
Of course,
or by
yes.
default.
Yes, or
You
by
pay.
default you
You
pay.
pay.
There's
You
no
pay.
how you don't pay.
So
now we have malls now giving you their plastic bag for a particular amount. They will ask you for the token. If you're not ready to pay, then maybe you use your hand to carry your product home. I'm serious. That's just what is happening.
That's a recent development.
Yes, a recent development. Not
Recent
just it is recent, but it's a, okay. I don't want to mention brands. Some brands started it over a year now, and people,
I know those brands.
you know the brand,
know
and the
the
ones that
brand.
we celebrate and applaud, and almost everybody patronize every single day, now has started their own, saying that you have, it is compulsory, it is mandatory for you to buy our plastic bag for a token. And finally, before we move on from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, our PDP court orders INEC to stay actioned on Ironwood sack. And finally, party Ude Okoye applied to John Suit, and that's on the page 16. Adebanjo for burial, May 3rd, and that's on the page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Moving forward, I'm going to take stories from the Guardian newspaper, which is the conscience nurtured by truth. Guardian newspaper. Stories from Guardian newspaper, please. So the Guardian newspaper this morning, I have prison decongestion, 53,225 pre-trial detainees languish in jail despite push to pardon politicians. And that's on the page 6 of the Guardian newspaper this morning. 400,000 naira per truck. Maritime transporters threaten strike over extortion in Lagos. And remember that the Lagos State government debunked this, saying it is a rumor, it is not true. Do not blackmail or trying to make this become a scandalous situation for us. Native doctors protest alleged witch hunt by Soludo's administration. That's on the page 11 of the Guardian newspaper this morning.
But that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Very, very beautiful.
NNPP suspends 7 Kano senator, 3 reps, and that's on the page 30 of the Guardian newspaper. I want to know why you said it's beautiful, because somebody is saying native doctors protest alleged witch hunt by Soludo's administration.
It's just like
that the administration is witch hunting.
No, it's just like the witch. Saying that a witch is witch hunting a witch. So
a witch is witch hunting a witch.
So they are birds of a feather. So it seems the deal is no more.
They are trying to, flog.
Okay.
They are trying to
maybe
marry.
Maybe the rules of engagement was not that favorable. The rules of engagement.
And things is about to take.
So they are now saying, okay, this is not our own rules of engagement.
Okay.
Because if you remember, there was a time going on in Nigeria where we said you want to differentiate the herbalist from the babalawo.
Yes,
some people say we're herbalists,
but then we have there is a difference between herbalist and babalawo. Babalawo is the witch doctor.
Okay.
Yes, so the herbalist is the one who knows how to administer the usage of herbs. Yes, okay. Herbs, spices, condiments, and some seasonings that we even eat in food are actually herbs. And those things work favorably for our health. So there is a huge difference between an herbalist and a witch doctor. Now it is about witch hunting. You want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something. What you just said now, a lot of people don't know there's a difference. Then
yes, there is. And now that it has now become a profession, and of course people now funkify being an herbalist. And I love the fact that it is beautiful. Anyone that knows how to take care of people, and I'm not just talking about the paraga kind of alagbo that causes a kidney problem for people unknowingly. I'm not talking about people that will just give you anything and you just drink it and feel that it's just normal and it is good for your health. I'm talking about professionals, people that are certified traditionalists. Yes. Tradomedical.
Okay,
doctors.
They call them tradomedical.
Yes, tradomedical. And I've forgotten their other name now. They have a beautiful name now. I'm going to bring this on the program, and we'll learn a bit or two from whosoever comes on the program to analyze natural medicine, because natural medicine is more like the way now. When you are doing this, you need to do this. Which one am I talking about? I'm talking about when you are you are doing a regular checkup, trying to visit the hospital for you to know the state of your health. You should also, as a Nigerian and African, I'm not like promoting, but then it has been endorsed in this country. We have registered tradomedical doctors, and we have registered herbalists, and you can also go to them, and these ones are sophisticated. They use machines to discover what's wrong in your body system before they say a thing or two. to
Okay.
you. It's
That
not
means
just
they have a
about
body.
administering
Do they have a
herbs.
body?
Yes, there is a body. There is a body.
And
We need,
you're sure of the body.
of course,
We're not
it is
talking
a
about this
registered.
Elewe
No, no, no. I'm not
Omo
talking
stuff.
about Lewe Omo. Even the Lewe Omos are registered. There is nothing. There is nothing like people just practicing anything anymore in Nigeria.
Okay,
Things are now in place.
If you
Things
say
are
they
now
are
going the
registered,
right
If
direction.
you say they are registered, is this not the Parapo registration they do?
No, 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 no. I'm talking about real Tradomedical Board.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's been in existence since Dr. Lambo, was
Oh,
alive.
Professor
so,
Lambo.
So what are you saying? Nigeria has got so many beautiful things.
We need to be sensitized.
In fact,
because,
my grandpa, maternal grandfather of blessed memory, Orelaro, Dr. Festus Orelaro, used to be a tradomedical doctor, a registered one. He had a license which my mother carried on, and all of those things. So it's a story for another day. So you will know that they are registered. They even import their medicines. Traditional, I'm sorry, exports rather. Exports their traditional medicines. For you to know that Nigeria is not joking.
and it's not
yes.
advanced witchcraft.
No, it's not advanced. No, this is about herbs now. What are you saying?
I don't know.
Have you eaten this morning?
I
Still on the Guardian newspaper this morning, I have stories of El Rufai threatens to dump APC over lack of internal democracy, rules out PDP move. Abia Rivers, Zamfara, Kano, 11 others lack female lawmakers, and that's on the page 6. I think Miranda is setting or has set the pace, and women wants to vie for what belongs to us in the Senate, in the National House of Assembly, and even in the State House of Assembly. Miranda, you're doing well. Tinubu considers committee for fresh censors, and that's on the page 30. Tinubu tax and National Assembly on workable tax law, and I have also Ayedatiwa takes oath of office, pardons 43 inmates at inauguration, and that's on page 7 of the Guardian newspaper this morning. So moving forward, I want to take stories from the Nation newspaper. The Nation newspaper this morning. Okay, I have the Punch newspaper. I have Lagos Assembly Speaker Miranda may step down as Akonde panel shortlists 7. This is Nigeria, where things happens overnight, where you can just say something and say, okay, I declare this on the nation, and you will see it happen without people having to look at it, criticize it, and of course scrutinize it, and they just make it happen within a twinkle of an eye. This lady, I wouldn't want to say it from the angle of from a female standpoint, but then I wouldn't know why anybody would just say, well, I've set up a panel, Miranda has to step down because the estranged, I don't want to say too much. Panel recommends Obasa's resignation. Akonde Oshoba to brief Tinubu on report. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and it's well. Ayedatiwa begins new term. Fashoranti's son, other gets cabinet appointment, and that's on the page 3 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Osun crisis. Local government workers shun APC chairman's ultimatum to resume, and that's on the page 24 of the Punch newspaper this morning. $4.5 billion fraud. Emefiele alleges buyers demands judges withdrawal, and that's on the page 28 of the Punch newspaper. Ex-Nigerian NSA linked to $1 million US horse farm, report reveals. And 2027, APC berates El Rufai for attack on Tinubu and Ribado. Filling stations short, loading altered as Lagos impounds tanker. IBB's book, Don't Tarnish Braithwaite's Name. Family wants Obasanjo. It's about to go down. Before we go, tax reform. Senate asks our federal government states to firm up agreement. And this is coming from Akpabio. And that's what we have on the Punch newspaper this morning. So, who is joking with who? Who is cheating on who? Who is trying to destroy another's image? Who is trying to bring himself back to the face, to the minds, and to the senses of Nigerians? What is happening? What is IBB trying to achieve? What is his target? IBB, Obasanjo, you have done more than enough for the country. What is happening? What did Braithwaite do to you or his family? Because I need to, in fact, read that book.
They are looking at this, how will I call it? Godfatherism.
So that people will rush back to them. Everything has
and,
shifted now.
Because
The
they
parameter
believe,
is no longer falling.
They believe Asiwaju have taken the bull by the horn, and he has taunted
He's now the
every
big wig and the
roadblock.
big
Yes,
name.
so they want to bring themselves back on the scene
And that we are still alive now. Why will you forget us now? Let us make things
and create a
happen.
clemency.
Of
a
course.
clemency.
That is the word. They are just creating
A clemency, and after I still say this: why don't you restitute? Give the money back.
to the nation.
Yes.
At least it has birthed millions and
give
billions.
the money back. But the challenge here, you're just trying to do. Let me use the word cheap recognition.
That's it.
Very
They're chasing
cheap,
clouds.
Yellow journalism. Hey, that's people know. Funky Fanny, we are still there. To me, they are doing what my Yoruba brothers we call Ipolongo and Isodimimo. Making themselves yes, unpaid
adverts and awareness.
Unpaid, yes, that's what they are doing. Because if you say you're really hurting, you're feeling, bring the money back, please. Bring the money back. No, I'm not dissing you. I'm not. But bring the money back.
And be ready to face the rule of law. Tell us to probe you. Tell us to charge you to court.
You just telling us that I committed sin, and the sin I did not cause it. It was a man and a woman that came.
No, it's because they believe Nigerians are barbarians, that we talk in thousands, we only talk and we don't take action. And they believe that they can, there is this bandwagon thing, they can always push us anywhere and everywhere, and it will just follow. And you can see the vice president saying, you just don't beat a child and not, bring him back. You have to hug him, tell him no to ensure to tell the child that I'm beating you for this reason. That is why I'm beating you. I'm not just beating you for beating sake. That is what he's trying to paint.
To who?
To us. Beating? Yes, now that's
a old man.
Yes, that
is
what beating. No, he's just using that.
You should not use that's a wrong.
Just a saying.
That's a wrong.
It's just a saying. No, it's not wrong. It's more like you saying that, okay, this is a child. I'm beating this child, I'm spanking this child because I want him to learn. Or Yoruba would say, you can't have a beautiful girl and decide to wear beautiful attire or bead around the waist of another man's child. You want to beautify your child, you want to make her look glamorous and adorn her with the best of beads. That is what he's saying, that you don't beat people and forget about them, beat them and embrace them.
But who is he talking about?
Yes, that's IBB. That forget about what he did in 1993, 32 years back, 32 years ago. Just forget about it and let's continue. Let's see him as our Babada has just returned.
That means they want to put him back in politics.
He's still in politics. There's nobody who wants to attain a particular height in Nigeria that will not go to Mina. Don't you know? People go to Mina. More like people going to Daura.
Okay.
So it's a popular place. It's more like a place where you have to go, remove your cap and bow. Yes, that's Daura Mina for you. Yes, that's just it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So moving forward, we have the Nation newspaper this morning. Nation newspaper this morning, and that's how we'll be wrapping it on the segment. The Nation newspaper this morning, I have Tinubu seeks stronger security synergy and that's on page 25. Anyawo Court strains Damagum, INEC. Less than 30% of Nigerians pay tax. Who says? Says who? Who is talking? Why are you saying that? I don't understand. Funding crisis, improper planning in the census. Deployment. Development of bitumen ports. My priorities, says Ayidatiwa, and that's on the page 27. And I have Oshun Council workers get conflicting directives. And finally, Oshun local government controversy, legal solution to logjam. 22-year-old Nigerians real tipped for Nobel Peace Prize. That's beautiful. And that's how, I have a story from Kwara State saying Kwara slates 5,928 for teachers recruitment interview. And 9 died. So pathetic. 9 die on Lagos Ibadan road crash. May God rest their soul. Amen.
Amen.
So we'll be resting our case on the on the that National Daily segment this morning. We will be bringing you something interesting, an interesting face, and of course our NT baby will be doing justice to the entertainment stories when we come back from this short musical break. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Opportune TV, your premier destination for unlimited entertainment. Opportune Television, your TV, ask for more.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin múmìnì àti múmìnà òdodo pé a kú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ oṣù àwẹ̀ Ramadan tó wọlé dé wẹ́rẹ́. Oṣù alápọ̀nlé náà aṣojú gbogbo wa láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba Allahu Rabbi. Ẹ gbé ìpolówó yín wá kí ẹ wá ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò. Ẹ dìde ẹ mú sáàrì jẹ.
Ní ìkànnì Opportune Television, a wà ní nọ́mbà 34 Olóyèdè Ọ̀rọ̀jà Street, Àìná Àjàyí Phase 1, Abúlé Ẹ̀gbá, Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ọrẹ odidi 30 ọjọ́ gbáko, ẹ̀bùn lọ́kan òjọ̀kan àti oríṣiríṣi àǹfààní ló wà lórí ètò Ẹ dìde ẹ mú sáàrì jẹ. Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́, ẹ pè ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ 0703 063 1673. Moria Babika ya Ramadan.
فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر.
Welcome back. You're watching Early Starters on Opportune TV, and I will be taking you through some of the stories that are, beginning to make rounds on social media and, in fact, on our dailies and in the regular news from the world of business this morning. I'm going to be starting with the Nigerian Customs Services Service announces the reversal of its previous suspension of the 4% free on board charge on imports. The NCS states that the decision to rescind the import declarations was taken to ensure clarity, maintain consistency in operations, and prevent any disruptions in the clearance process. Importers, customs agents, and other stakeholders impacted by the suspension have been instructed to recapture their declarations to discontinue with the clearance of their goods. And moving forward, I have nationwide premium motor spirit scarcity looms in Nigeria as the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, issues a 7-day ultimatum to the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority over unpaid bridging claims. IPMAN gives a 7-day ultimatum to withdraw services across the country over the non-payment of bridging claims amounting to 100 billion naira. In a communique issued by the depot chairman of IPMAN, the association accuses the NMDPRA of ignoring their demands despite promises made during a stakeholders meeting over 1 year ago. And finally, I want to take stories from the stock market. The local stock market opens the week on a bearish note as losses in Northern Nigeria Flour Mills PLC and 36 others drag the overall capitalization down by 231 billion naira. The all share index declines by 370.43 points, representing a loss of 0.34% to close at 100,126.97 points. Also, markets capitalization lost 231 billion naira to close at 67.383 billion naira. So that's the business story. Let's quickly look at the entertainment story.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
NC Shans.
Good morning.
Good morning. So first on the entertainment story today,
Okay.
I have condolences pours in as Nollywood actress Iniedo loses father. So in her Instagram page,
Why are they all losing their father? If they're not losing father, they're losing mother. What is the trend about death? I don't understand.
So the actress took to Instagram to express her deep sorrow, describing the post as her hardest social media post. She referred to her father as her greatest cheerleader and her first love.
Everybody would say, anyone would say that. Even if you did not take care of your father, they will come out on social media to say that we celebrate our father. He's such a good man, he's a kind man, and he's doing so well. He's been doing great and all of those things. So anybody would say that.
This story is a Nigerian lady, Okechukwu Ogechi, has been arrested. Please ask me why she has been arrested.
Why?
For past few months now, I told you I've been seeing a post on Facebook too that she has been claiming she needs to go for surgery. And I've been seeing it like
Why
she wants to go. Whereas there's nothing wrong with this lady. She's just using it as fundraising to collect money.
She's using it to cash out.
To cash out.
Okay, cash out.
That's their new way of making money online.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is she a nurse?
She's not a nurse. I don't think she's a practicing nurse.
Okay.
She's just, wearing that to lie to Nigerians and make it seem like she's original.
So her secret came out open when they saw a conversation with a particular doctor where they were planning on how to share the funds.
The percentage
yeah,
cost.
like
Whistleblower came out.
Yes.
That job is
and
awesome.
and the man feels like you are not doing so well. You need to you need to give me my own share of the money.
And
I need to
before
collect my
God,
own
you
share.
have to give
It
me
is
my
going to be 50-50 or 80-20 or
You have people
60-30.
doing like
They
that.
even need to
Why?
hold that doctor because it's against their.
And
collect
revoke
his
his
No,
license.
no, they
license.
need to revoke his license
license.
because it's against such ethics. No, it's against such ethics.
It's
But
unethical.
Nigerian is not unrulable.
So lastly, American singer Diddy. We all know who Diddy is.
Of course. Pop
So
Diddy.
he's going through, some challenges as his lawyer. Lawyer Tijapa, his lawyer has dropped his case.
Because the
Lawyer
lawyer found out that this
He's-
is going to
maybe
be
he's guilty
too
or
serious, and
something.
he's guilty from all reports, all
Hmm.
evidences submitted as against him. He is guilty, and
imagine-
people are ready to still come out to
Come out
testify
and
that
testify.
yes, Diddy did this to me, and he's not even he's not even doing this to his mates. He's doing it more to minors.
And he's
Minor.
currently
Young
dealing
talent.
with
Wait, is
30
it-
civil lawsuits.
30.
And, he's
And
waiting
the
for a
US is not
federal
Nigeria.
criminal
It's not
trial
Nigeria where
No,
they
they
will
will
have
follow
to,
it through.
on
say
sex
no. You are not
trafficking.
going to
Sex
because
trafficking.
he's a celebrity.
Beautiful. That's a wonderful thing to hear for a very
Everything
very
is beautiful for
you know
Prof.
I use the word beautiful is that we are coming to a place where we are understanding that these so-called celebrities have their own hidden agenda.
Of course,
in the-
everyone has a and they have
but
an hidden
what
agenda.
what I don't like is
And the
using it to
problem
destroy other people.
remains
I
that
don't
we
like
keep
it.
celebrating people even when we know that they have
What they are
committed an
doing
offense
is-
or what they are doing is not right, or how they are even making or amassing their wealth is not really traceable or legal. And people will come out, people like Portable now will come out to tell you that Emma Welsh, yes, Emma Welsh,
That's one.
you need to bait the
Bait soap.
traditional soap, and you see young minds following, rushing,
I
and
remember
all of
telling
those things
a
on
lady
the
outside
social
to cut a
space.
soap for me to cut her
Of
soap.
course.
So she
Yes.
used it.
Yes, they will
Let
tell
her
you cut a soap
me.
for me.
Cut
And she
soap.
said, I'm not using
Okay,
any
the
soap,
cut
and I know
soap
it's a
syndrome.
lie. Like, just cut small soap for me now.
Don't worry, I will cut a soap for you right after the program, because
Thank
we
you
have
very-
we
thank
have our
you very
guest
much.
we have our guest in the studio this
All
morning,
right.
and we'll be inviting him right after the short break. Please stay tuned.
Welcome to Opportune TV, your premier destination for unlimited entertainment. Opportune Television, your TV. Ask for more.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
Asalaamu alaikum wa rahmatulahi wa barakatuh. A kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin múmìnì àti múmìnà òdodo pé a kú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ oṣù àwẹ̀ Ramadana tó wọlé dé wẹ́rẹ́. Oṣù alápọ̀nlé náà aṣojú gbogbo wa láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba Aláwùrábí. Ẹgbẹ́ ìpolówó yín wá kí ẹ wá ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò. Ẹ dìde ẹ mú sáàrì jẹ.
ní ìkànnì Opportune Television a wà ní nọ́mbà 34 Olóyèdè Ọ̀rọ̀jà Street, Àìná Àjàyí Phase 1, Abúlé Ẹ̀gbá, Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ọrẹ odidi 30 ọjọ́ gbáko, ẹ̀bùn lọ́kan òjọ̀kan àti oríṣiríṣi àǹfààní ló wà lórí ètò Ẹ dìde ẹ mú sáàrì jẹ. Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́, ẹ pè ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ 0703 063 1673. Moria Babika ya Ramadan.
فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر.
Blue Lagoon Hotels, a home away from home with world-class hospitality, comfortable and affordable rooms, conference and meeting rooms for all occasions, open space and co-working area, 24-hour restaurant and bar, providing both local, international and continental cuisines, live music and entertainment on regular basis, constant power supply and watertight security in and around our premises. Blue Lagoon Hotels, situated at number 16 Tunji Adewoye Street, off Afurubin Road, Ijegun, Lagos State. And for the inquiries, call 080-5668-7855 or 080-6527-3657. You can also visit us at www.bluelagoonhotels.ng. Blue Lagoon Hotels. Hospitality is our business.
Welcome to Opportune TV, your premier destination for unlimited entertainment. Opportune Television, your TV, ask for more.
Yeah.
Blue Lagoon Hotels, a home away from home with world-class hospitality. Comfortable and affordable rooms, conference and meeting rooms for all occasions, open space and co-working area, 24-hour restaurant and bar, providing both local, international and continental cuisines, live music and entertainment on regular basis, constant power supply and watertight security in and around our premises. Blue Lagoon Hotels, situated at number 16 Tunji Adewoye Street, off Afurubin Road, Ijegun, Lagos State. And for the inquiries, call 080-5668-7855 or 080-6527-3657. You can also visit us at www.bluelagoonhotels.ng. Blue Lagoon Hotels. Hospitality is our business.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin múmìnì àti múmìnà òdodo pé a kú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ oṣù àwẹ̀ Ramadana tó wọlé dé wẹ́rẹ́. Oṣù alápọ̀nlé náà aṣojú gbogbo wa láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba Allahu Rabbi. Ẹ gbé ìpolówó yín wá kí ẹ wá ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò. Ẹ dìde ẹ mú sáàrì jẹ.
Ní ìkànnì Opportune Television, a wà ní nọ́mbà 34 Olóyèdè Ọ̀rọ̀jà Street, Àìná Àjàyí Phase 1, Abúlé Ẹ̀gbá, Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ọrẹ odidi 30 ọjọ́ gbáko, ẹ̀bùn lọ́kan òjọ̀kan àti oríṣiríṣi àǹfààní ló wà lórí ètò Ẹ dìde ẹ mú sáàrì jẹ. Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́, ẹ pè ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ 0703 063 1673. Moria Babika ya Ramadan.
فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر